All right, so get this. Today we're diving into this list, and it's got like 10 footballers on it, right?
Okay.
So the list is called Abnormal Footballers.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, okay, are we going to be watching like a highlight reel of just like bad behavior,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Red cards galore.
Yeah, but it's actually way more interesting.
Okay.
We've got, and I'm not kidding, we've got a goalkeeper who does scorpion kicks,
Really?
and we have a midfielder who's also a qualified doctor.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, pretty wild, right?
It really makes you think about, like, what even defines normal in football, you know? I mean, these players, they all kind of went against the grain, right? Like, defied all these expectations people have, whether on the pitch, off the pitch, or even both, you know?
Yeah, like what even I ask normal when it comes to football, right?
Right.
So this list breaks it down.
Okay.
And the first group, they call it Talent and Tumult.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so these are kind of like,
Yes.
rock stars of football.
I see, yeah.
But, with some personal struggles along the way.
The classic kind of like, they have all this incredible talent, all this success.
Yeah.
And then you have this like almost like tragic element to it,
Right, yeah.
It's kind of like a Shakespearean thing you see throughout history,
Totally.
not just football.
Okay, so first up,
All right.
we have George Best.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the guy, it was like he was dancing with the ball,
Yeah.
just leaving everyone in the dust.
Oh, his dribbling was like absolutely mesmerizing.
Yeah.
I remember this one clip, I think it was against Benfica.
Okay.
And he just weaved through like 5 defenders. It was insane.
Oh, wow.
Pure genius, you know?
Yeah.
But then, of course, there's the other side of the story with Best.
Right.
The alcoholism, the media frenzy, around his personal life.
Yeah.
Kind of a cautionary tale, really.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's like the same fire that made him so brilliant
Yeah.
kind of led to his,
Consumed him.
Yeah. Okay, then you have Paul Gascoigne, Gaza.
Oh, Gaza, another one with just like raw talent. But
yeah.
man, so much emotional stuff going on,
Oh, yeah, those tears, Italian 90.
Oh, yeah.
You could just feel it, right?
So much passion.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Gaza's story is really relevant, especially now.
Yeah, okay.
With everything that's being talked about mental health in sports.
Right.
Back then, they just thought he was kind of like temperamental. But
Right.
looking back, it's clear like the guy needed some serious support,
Yeah.
which just wasn't really available back then.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, right?
Yeah. How many other players
Yeah.
suffered in silence?
Okay, last one in this group, Diego Maradona.
Ah, Maradona.
And God, those crazy solo runs.
Oh, he was practically worshipped.
Yeah, he was.
Maradona is like the definition of like the flawed genius.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think people loved him even more for it,
Yeah, like his flaws made him more,
human.
human.
It's interesting to think about how we as fans kind of create these like larger than life figures,
Absolutely.
and then all that pressure that comes with that.
Right, we idolize them for like this amazing talent, but then are we surprised when
Yeah.
things go a bit sideways?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's move on to a different group here.
Okay.
This group is called Eccentricity and Unconventionality.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Yeah, so these are the guys that did things their own way.
Okay.
Even if people thought it was a little strange.
Yeah.
This group really shows you how much like football tactics and like what people expect has changed over time.
Totally. Like things that people used to think were just weird or too risky.
Right.
Now they're like, oh, this is innovative. This is game changing.
Okay, so first up, Rene Higuita,
Oh, yes.
the Colombian goalkeeper
The scorpion kick.
with the scorpion kick.
I mean, who even thinks to do that?
I know, it's crazy.
In a professional match? I mean, come on.
Higuita was just like way ahead of his time. He was
Yeah.
basically like a sweeper keeper.
Right.
Coming off his line, being an extra defender.
Yeah.
Long before it was cool.
I know. Like everybody else was just staying in the box. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
okay, catch the ball.
Just stay back there.
But not Higuita.
No.
The whole field was his playground.
Yeah. Which, obviously led to some interesting moments.
Yeah.
But, he changed the game.
Yeah, he did. He totally rewrote the rules for goalkeepers.
Absolutely.
Talk about defying expectations.
For sure.
All right, next up, we got Mario Balotelli.
Oh, Balotelli.
Super talented, but
So much talent.
yeah, but he's known for,
Making headlines for...
other things besides goals.
Yeah.
Fireworks in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, that was a classic.
I know, right?
Balotelli is such a, like, an interesting case, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have this credible raw talent.
Yeah.
Could have been, like, one of the best strikers.
Easy. But then you have this, like, almost self-destructive side to him. Yeah. Always pushing the boundaries, always challenging authority, you know?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, like, was it all him? Oh, yeah. Or was it, like, the people around him?
Right. Was there something that they could have done?
Yeah. Was he misunderstood?
Yeah. Okay. Last one in this group.
Okay.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan, the man, the myth, the legend.
I know.
The guy's broken records everywhere he's played.
I know.
And he wants everyone to know how good he is.
Oh, yeah. He's not shy about it.
No.
But he's earned it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that self-belief.
Yeah.
That's what sets him apart.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't lack confidence.
No, he does not.
But like I said, he's earned it.
Oh, yeah.
Time and time again. Delivers.
He delivers, yeah.
Not just talk.
And it's not just talk. It's backed up by insane work ethic and dedication.
Oh, for sure.
He's like the ultimate example of what self-belief can do. You know, even if we don't all have like Zlatan-level talent,
right,
we can all learn a thing or two from him.
Totally, totally.
So, ready for the next group of abnormal footballers?
Get me with it.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what other surprises we got on this list.
You know, going through all these stories in part one, it's amazing, you know? Like how these guys, they really changed the game.
Yeah. No.
Like it wasn't just about, you know, their personalities or whatever. It's like they actually, you know, changed the way football is played, changed the way we even think about it, you know?
Totally. It's like their quote unquote abnormality.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like this quirky thing.
Yeah.
It actually had this huge impact on like how the game evolved and how it's played today.
I mean, think about like George Best.
Yeah.
Like his dribbling and his like attacking style.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just entertaining, you know? Right. It actually like changed how people thought about attacking. Yeah.
He was like way ahead of his time, you know?
Totally.
Like he was all about like improvisation, taking risks. And like back then that was practically unheard of.
Yeah.
But he paved the way for like all these other players to come after him and just like express themselves, you know, with more freedom and creativity.
He wasn't just playing the game. He was like rewriting the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have someone like Rene Higuita.
Oh, yeah.
Who like totally flipped the script on what it meant to be a goalkeeper.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
can we just talk about that sweeper keeper moment for a sec?
Oh, man. I mean, who does that?
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Back then, goalkeepers were supposed to be like
these stoic figures, just like stay on your line, only worry about catching the ball.
Yeah, but Higuita
was like, nope.
He's like, the whole field is mine.
Yeah, like he's a conductor.
Yeah, you know? Like he's orchestrating from the back, you know, coming out of the box like all the time.
It's amazing to think how these guys who were called like abnormal, they were actually like the ones who were pushing the game forward.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like the game needed to catch up with them.
Right, right.
And it's not even just about like the technical stuff.
Oh,
right?
No, totally.
Like think about someone like Socrates.
Oh, yeah.
And how he used his platform to like really fight for change.
He was amazing, you know?
To like challenge injustice.
Yeah, he really understood like the power of football.
Yeah.
To connect with people.
Totally.
You know, on a deeper level.
Yeah.
And to like inspire real change in the world.
It wasn't just
a game for him.
Yeah. He was playing the game, but he was also like using it for good.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then there's, you know, Garrincha.
Oh, Garrincha, man.
His story it never gets old. You know?
It's incredible.
Like he shows you that no matter what, like you can overcome anything.
Born with like physical challenges.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he becomes one of the most beloved, gifted players of all time.
And those dribbling skills, oh my gosh.
He was just like dancing past defenders. Yeah. Like they couldn't touch him.
But it was more than that, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
It was his
joy, his spirit.
His spirit, yeah.
You know, like never giving up.
Like it went beyond just football, you know?
Oh, absolutely. It's like it's a testament to like the human spirit.
Yeah.
You know, like we can achieve amazing things even when it seems impossible.
We have to remember though, right?
Yeah.
That not everyone was always like accepting of their quote unquote abnormality.
Yeah, that's a good point, you know? Like, society doesn't always know what to do with people who are different.
Right.
Who challenge the way things are supposed to be.
Yeah, like George Best.
Yeah, exactly.
He was, like, constantly criticized for, like, his lifestyle choices.
You know, his struggles with addiction, you know?
Yeah.
It overshadowed all the amazing things he did on the pitch.
And then, like, Balotelli.
Oh, Balotelli, yeah.
So much talent.
So always getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, people thought he was undisciplined.
Right, and Zlatan, even Zlatan.
Oh, yeah, even Zlatan.
With all that confidence.
Yeah, like, people thought he was arrogant.
Right.
You know, too full of himself.
Yeah.
But they all stayed true to themselves, you know?
Yeah, they did.
They didn't try to fit in.
They didn't care.
They just did their own thing, and they became legends because of it.
Yeah, they showed us that. Like, there's no one right way to be a footballer.
Right, exactly.
That individuality should be, like, celebrated.
Celebrated, not stifled.
Yeah.
But, you know, we do have to, like, acknowledge the tough stuff, too.
Yeah,
You know, like, the darker side of their stories.
Yeah.
You know, the personal struggles and difficult choices.
It's like, sometimes that intensity.
Yeah.
That, like, unconventionality.
Yeah.
It spilled over into their personal lives.
Exactly, and it led to, you know, some tough times.
Yeah.
You know, think about George Best's battle with alcoholism.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that, like, fame and fortune, they don't guarantee happiness.
It's not a magic cure-all.
Right.
And even most talented people can struggle with addiction.
And Paul Gascoigne's struggles with mental health.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like, we need to talk about these things more. Not just in football, but everywhere.
Yeah.
We got to create environments where people feel like they can ask for help.
Yeah, and where, like, being vulnerable isn't a weakness.
Exactly.
That's a strength.
So these players, their stories, they're like cautionary tales in a way.
Yeah.
They remind us that even those who seem to have it all, they can still be struggling. And we should never put, like, winning or excellence above someone's well-being.
Yeah.
It's a tough balance, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we can admire what they did on the pitch, you know, how they impacted the game.
Yeah.
But we also got to remember
they're human.
They're human, yeah.
Behind all the, like, trophies and awards.
The awards, the fame.
The persona.
There's a real person there dealing with real stuff.
So now as we, like, head into the last part of our deep dive, let's, like, focus on their legacy.
Okay.
Like, how did these guys actually change the game?
Yeah.
And what can we learn from their, like, crazy journeys?
I like that, yeah.
The good, the bad, you know?
Absolutely.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, these guys we were calling abnormal, they were actually, like, ahead of their time.
Yeah. Yeah, they were pioneers, basically.
Yeah, pioneers.
It's like the game had to catch up to them, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Like, think about Higuita.
Oh, yeah.
All those times he ran out of the box, playing with his feet.
I know.
Like, people thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
But now you look at, like, Ederson at Man City. It's like, that's the standard now.
It's the norm now.
Yeah, you got to be able to play with your feet.
Yeah, he's not just a goalkeeper. He's like a playmaker back there.
Exactly. And it's because of guys like Higuita who, like, push those boundaries.
Totally, yeah.
They showed us what was possible, you know?
Yeah, they, like, expanded our idea of what a goalkeeper could even be.
And it wasn't just the technical stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like, think about the impact they had off the pitch, too.
Yeah.
Like Socrates.
Oh, yeah.
Using his platform to, like, fight for social justice.
Man, he was incredible.
And that's still so relevant today, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, you see so many athletes now speaking out about important issues.
Yeah, using their voice.
Using their platform.
And Socrates was, like, one of the first to really do that.
He was a true leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed us that football can be more than just a game.
Totally.
It can be a force for good in the world.
And then you have Garrincha's story, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Garrincha.
Like, never give up, no matter what.
Overcoming all odds.
Yeah. Yeah, even when things are tough.
Born with physical challenges.
Yeah.
And he becomes one of the greatest.
His story's just, like, it's pure inspiration.
Yeah, it gives you hope, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you're facing, you can overcome it.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive, right?
Yeah.
Into the world of, quote unquote, abnormal footballers.
What have we learned?
Yeah, what have we learned? What are the big takeaways here?
Well, I think, you know, one of the biggest things is, like, embracing what makes you different.
Yeah, that individuality.
Yeah, individuality.
Like, these guys weren't trying to fit in a box.
No.
They were like, this is me, take it or leave it.
And they became legends because of it.
Yeah, they didn't let anyone tell them how to be.
And another thing, they weren't afraid to, like, break the rules.
Yeah, challenge the norms, yeah.
Challenge the norms, try new things.
They were the innovators.
The ones who weren't afraid to, like, mess up, you know?
Yeah, they knew you got to make mistakes to, like, grow and learn.
And that's how you change the game.
Yeah, they were willing to take those risks.
But I think, you know, we also got to remember that these guys, they weren't just, like, superheroes.
They were real people.
Yeah, real people with, like, real problems.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
They had their demons.
Yeah, they weren't perfect.
It's a good reminder that even the most talented people,
they struggle sometimes. Yeah. And that's okay.
So basically, let's all be a little more abnormal.
Right? Like that, yeah.
Embrace what makes us different.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to challenge the way things are.
And remember that, like, everyone's got their own story.
Yeah, their own struggle.
So let's be kind to each other.
Yeah, well said.
All right, that's it for our deep dive into abnormal footballers.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
And until next time, keep exploring the beautiful game.
And all its weirdness and wonder.
We'll see you then.